Oh no! Symphony by Vulture. Let's go. Fish, fish. Find a rabbit. Find a rabbit. Here's the deal. I don't want to over scrap my viewers. So if you want to see these scrapyard videos where I organize all this stuff, I put the link down in the description to some scrapyard runs, about 10 videos. If you're new to this, you can click on that and see the whole playlist if you want. We're just gonna get straight to the action today. I had to run an errand, so maybe only 45 minutes to an hour sunlight left. I may have to go home and get the flashlight to get your popcorn's money worth today, but this is a good start. Oh, that's a lot heavier than it looks. I think it's like a, what do I want to say, like a sump pump or something like that, pumping out some water out of your basement, or like that loading dock I go to with that granite place that's full of water. I think that's kind of a deal to take care of stuff like that. I got a homemade filter around that one. Maybe that's what that granite shop needs to do. Keep that granite dust out of the pump. And then, oh boy, that's bigger than I thought. That's no rinky dink. Boy, hey, that's good stuff. That is good stuff. Nice heavy pieces of brass, stainless steel hose, copper bits hanging out. Nice chunks. Well, that's plastic there. Let's make sure that faucet's brass. They're almost always brass. I have seen some of the newer stuff, they start skimping. That might be a lightweight stainless steel plate around a plastic tube. No, that's brass. Sometimes you gotta go deep to get that yellow. It's definitely brass. So, but they are skimping though, look at that. And that's about 30 pounds on that pump. It'll just be 10 shred, but that's just like a copper wire, maybe a pound. All that dirty old useless garbage. What do you think? It doesn't look like much, but I just started doing this about 5 minutes ago or so. So if I could average that all the time, I would take it without a doubt. There's something you don't see every day. I believe that's a piano. The piano mechanism dealie. It's mostly made out of wood. Very little metal in that thing. Look at it. Hey, check this out. Oh, hey, now we're talking. Now we're talking about scrap metal. I think that's brass in there. Look at it. No, it's not. It's just metal. Tin metal. Huh. It's interesting. The base is shot. Symphony by Vulture. Back in the day, I used to snatch all these up. They're really dirty and nasty. But I used to keep a tote. It used to be my oil tote. There's about a tote's worth in there. Some scrap yards may not take that. Some of these oil change shops will have a machine where they smash their oil filters and they'll make them real small. And you can carry a ton of them. That guy's more trouble than he's worth. I want that come flopping out on the highway. Those are super dirty and gross though. If you ever want to go after those, if you ever find a place like that, you will want to have a nice container that you can get disgusting. So yeah, I guess I never really talked about that before. If your scrapyard takes those oil filters, dirty oil filters, check out your oil and lube places, your car oil shops. Lots of places throw those in the garbage. I was bound and determined to get one out of there somewhere. That's a shiny back forkle. Went right past him, look at that. 25 forkle. This is a forkle hot spot. This is behind the Goodwill thrift store. Look at this, people just dumping their garbage. Look at that, is that really a donation? This place is just, they got a padlock on their dumpster. I think this is mainly the reason why. People just treat this like a landfill. It's basically a small landfill drop where people just get drop stuff off for free. And I mean, there's no value in that. None of this is donations. Look at that, hey, that's a fish tank. Look at that. That's a nice piece of driftwood in there. That's a big old fish tank. It's in a nice wood case too. Someone took some time to ship that thing. Huh. If you live around here and you want a great big aquarium with some nice driftwood, aquariums clean up really nice. That's about a 100-gallon aquarium or so. This Goodwill, for whatever the reason, gets a ton of that dumping, more so than any other thrift store I know of. This is down on Martin Luther King. What do we have here? What are you doing, dude? Huh? Oh, how many are you guys in there? 3 of you? I rarely see this in the winter. I see 3 of them. They can't climb up these sides. I'm surprised they couldn't get up that box. They might be able to get up that box now, but that box is pretty slick too. They can't, they're great climbers. They can't dig their claws in to these slick walls. They could probably get up that box if they really wanted. But anyways, let's have some fun. We're low on light, so this is gonna be pretty much the last chance I have to shoot without a flashlight, so. Don't try this at home. Well, I suppose you can if you really want to, but I've done this a time or 2. They're actually pretty sweet little guys. The one thing you want to do is keep your fingers away from them. You don't want to touch them because coons are super nice, but they will defend themselves and they'll scare the crap out of you too sometimes. Ooh. See what I mean by they're not good jumpers? Some people don't believe me. Those dudes cannot jump. His body is this long, so his arms reach out to here. He couldn't even jump 6 inches. That's good video proof. That's why they get stuck in these things. I don't even think they could jump up on that box. But sometimes they get scared. See how scared they are? And even if you give them with something to climb on, sometimes they won't even do that. They might, like over a 24-hour span or something, but sometimes they get so scared they'll just hide forever. See, they naturally like to get in his tote though. I don't know. Like that first one, he went right in it. And actually all 4 of them went right in it. There you go. Oh no. Dude, relax. My goodness. That dude jumped a little bit. Of course, it was more of a fall. Well, that was 4. I better make sure. Sometimes they'll really burrow themselves in. I don't think there's another one. Okay, that's gonna do it. I'm gonna put this over here, so those morons are known to come back in a day or 2 and get stuck in here again. So I'll put a little mountain of trash over here for them. Something like that ought to do the trick. So I spotted him when he came out. He landed. Where did he land? Landed about right here. That's the furthest I've ever seen one jump. It's 6 feet off about a 4.5 foot fence. It's a 45-degree angle down. Pretty good for a coon. I got the camera on. The camera's on. Upon further review, I think he landed just outside the yellow line. You can just catch a glimpse of him. I think his legs hit, back legs hit just past the yellow line. So about 4.5 feet. Make it a true 45-degree angle. Relax. My goodness. I sure hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks for watching. What do you say, Grizz? What do you say, Cooter? Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm camera shy. I'm camera shy. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, the little pooch. What? What? Rabbit? Rabbits? Rabbits? You want to see the rabbits?